How's it going, everyone? This is Kevin. Today I want to bring along with me to show you why you need a Fuji camera if you want to do little to no editing for your photos. So let's jump right into it. So the reason why I talk about not wanting to edit much of your photos and you just want to focus more on the composition rather than having to do most of the post-processing editing, Fujifilm is one of the best cameras when it comes down to just that. Fuji has some great film recipes that you can look up at Fuji X Weekly and you can find whatever you like. It doesn't matter, your taste will be different than mine. Today I'm going to just use some film recipes just to shoot without having to edit them or anything, because if you're a creator that wants to just have really good colors and really good photos straight out of camera, the Fuji line of cameras have just that. You have to just focus on setting up your film simulation that you want, having the settings that you want, maybe, having aperture priority or more manual mode, whatever you want to do, but you only have to focus on the composition and making sure you have everything good in camera. This will allow you to just have some great photos without having to do too much of editing if you don't want to, because maybe your time doesn't allow you to, but having some great color science, so that way you can just focus on the most important thing, composition. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I would use my Fuji camera if I was trying to do it for a more professional setting, for some portraits and just kind of everything around us before the nice sunset goes away. And that way you can see the straight out of camera JPEGs from Fuji with a film recipe that I've been using for myself that I enjoy, with some, great colors and everything. So we'll get to it right now. Let's have you right there, so that way that's a little bit in the background. There you go, good. I'm gonna try to make you like a silhouette. So look at this, kind of like you're looking that way. There you go. Yeah, I can stay like that for a second. Let's go a little bit lighter. There we go. I'm gonna bring you. There you go. Yeah, hold like your hair like how you were doing on the side. There you go. And boom. Boom, boom. And then let's do one where I'm gonna try to center you with that in the background like that. Okay. Just stay there. I'm gonna have to be the one to move. All right, let's do this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Try to put the sun behind you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gotta just make sure I get the best ones with this nice sunlight. But anyways, yeah, I know it's dropped so fast, but that was basically it. So if we go right here, look at the nice colors. Yay, well, we gotta make it like this because apparently my shirt is wanting to drag down the good old GoPro. Well, anyways, let's do one where I'm gonna do one of you sitting down, like you're watching the nice sunset. Yeah. There we go. Because I gotta make sure it's getting you. I need to make it where it's a little bit darker. There you go, stay right there. There we go. Alright, stay right there, because I'm gonna do a little bit of up close ones, of kind of like your ears and stuff. Not ears, earrings, I mean.
I was like, why my ears?
It's for the peeps, Kels. There you go. There you go. Looks nice. That angle actually looks pretty cool. Bam. All right. We can stand up a little bit. Excuse me, ma'am. So let's see. I'm trying to think of what else before the light goes away, but it's kind of hard. So I might just do a full body where you're just standing right there. I don't have to move back. And there you go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Looks pretty cool. The colors are great always. Thank you, Fuji. Thank you. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Looks nice. All right.
Cut my hairs or look weird?
No, look good. There we go. Move it. Work it, girl. Work it.
Go backwards.
Don't fall backwards. It's for the influencers right here. They need to learn to be like, oh no, Fuji colors. I look so good. Oh my gosh. There you go. And I gotta do it this way so that the boat's kind of out of the frame. There we go. Look at that. Bam. Perfect. I'm gonna show you guys a new POV. It's just gonna be using my Sony a7S III and holding it handheld while I put the camera in front because I'm too lazy to put the GoPro back on. POV. All right, so we're gonna do some with the sunnies right there. So right there like that. Look over to that way. There you go. The main focus is the sunglasses with the beautifulness of yourself. Gotta do a little bit of the... Hold on. Here, come closer this way. I'm gonna have them like that. So I'm trying to see if I can... It looks kind of weird, but it might look a little bit weird. Just trying to do a cool reflection shot, like up closer, but see if we can get something right here. There you go. Let me bring this up a little bit. There you go. Look to your right. There you go. That's the side model. Yeah, grr. There we go. See the person over there? There is with the little thing. This is how I would use it for that too. Bam, bam. There we go. So that's one of the reasons why I think the Fujifilms are really great cameras. It's just straight out of camera JPEGs with the Fujifilm recipes always tend to be pretty great. So if you're a content creator that doesn't want to have to do too much editing, especially for maybe quick turnarounds or just documenting your life and everything, this has been a really great addition to my arsenal when it comes down to just having a camera that can have little to no editing when it comes down to the files, because it just looks great out of camera. I use it for a lot of like family memories and just like quick little photos that I want to take. And I kind of want to start doing a little bit more like POV street photography with this, because it also limits myself a lot when it comes down to the type of photos that I can take, because it's not as fast as my Sony a7 IV, which there are better Fuji cameras than this one. But for me, it also works just really well, since it just makes me slow down and enjoy the moment as well, which is kind of nice when it comes down to photography. So for me, a recommendation, if you don't want to do a lot of editing, get yourself into some Fuji cameras, because, well, they have some great color science, and if you're a fan of a lot of the film kind of stocks and everything, you can do that as well. And speaking of film stocks, since the prices are going up, you kind of don't want to have to be spending so much money into getting the film, developing, getting the scans and everything, to then having to wait and everything. As much as it is great with the cool looks, and if you have that money, to waste, I guess, go for it. But if you want to save some money in the long term, this is a pretty cool setup. Like the setup that I currently have, this one, the body itself, you can find use for most of the time around like $800, and you can buy the lens for like a couple $100 depending on which one you want to go with. So you're able to get a really good camera without having to edit too much if you want to be that kind of person. So that's my recommendation. I think it's something that could be beneficial for you guys. So thought it'd be kind of cool to just do a bit of portraits out here to enjoy the sunset and give you my thoughts on that. So ultimately, are you a person that really likes the editing process, or are you more into just want to have something that looks good in camera so you can have either faster turnaround or not having to do too much editing because maybe you aren't the biggest fan of it? For me, I have a love and hate relationship. I love editing. I love seeing what I can do with my photos with the raw files, but I also love seeing how great the straight out of camera files can do with like the Fuji JPEGs. They have a lot of potential with everything. So here's some other favorite ones that I've taken, so that way you can kind of see what I've done with them. They're great for memories with family that I did recently. So they're just, you know, photos that I thought were great that didn't really take much of any editing whatsoever, because most of the time I just, whatever it looks like in camera is what I'm going to be posting. So I think it's something great that I just enjoy. So ultimately, are you an editor or do you prefer something just straight out of camera? Let me know below. Would love to know your thoughts. But with all that said and done, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, share this video with a friend. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.